No gods, no masters, no popes, no pastors. Think for yourself. No more dictators. Resist those woman haters and decide for yourself.
Meg Bowman, born in 1929, was a formidable humanist activist. In 1988, she organised a demonstration of the origins of the fear and hatred of women in the doctrines and teachings of the religions. She gathered these quotations together in 1988 for her dramatic readings on feminist issues. When performed, each sexist quote was burned after being read aloud. They were published in 1997 in Women Without Superstition, No Gods, No Masters by Annie Laurie Gaylor. These are just a few examples, but there are many, many more from all the religions, and they are not difficult to find. That's all in the past, they say. Nobody believes that anymore, they say. But there are religionists of all faiths, Muslims, Hindus, evangelical Christians, who do agree with them, and women who accept that view. The 5 worst infirmities that affect the female are indocility, discontent, slander, jealousy, and silliness. Such is the stupidity of woman's character, that it is incumbent upon her in every particular to distrust herself and to obey her husband. The moral majority is nothing new. St. Augustine said, "Any woman who acts in such a way that she cannot give birth to as many children as she is capable of makes herself guilty of that many murders." Tertullian of Carthage had some pretty awful ideas too. Woman is a temple built over a sewer, the gateway to the devil. Woman, you are the devil's doorway. You should always go in mourning and in rags. In childhood, a woman must be subject to her father, in youth to her husband, when her husband is dead, to her sons. A woman must never be free of subjugation. Women should remain at home, sit still, keep house, and bear and bring up children. That's not very grateful, considering all the trouble she went to. Would you want to marry your rapist? Besides, the father does have the option of being reimbursed with the bride price of a virgin. Men are superior to women, says the Quran, and the orthodox Jewish male prays daily, "Blessed art thou, O Lord, our God and King of the universe, that thou didst not create me a woman. I find a woman more bitter than death. She is a snare, her heart a net, her arms are chains. No wickedness comes anywhere near to the wickedness of a woman. May a sinner's lot be hers." Oh dear. This notion of pain as being life-enhancing was held by Teresa of Calcutta, who was neither a saint nor a mother, and it was reiterated by a Vatican spokesman only last year. And I really just had to put this one in, from the Reverend Shed. What has this history of centuries of misogyny led to in terms of traditional attitudes to women and her place in the family and the society today? These quotations represent the history of deep-seated religious attitudes that lead to the still prevalent demeaning and ill-treatment of women. I hope you will read this book and promote it in the interest of exposing the hidden history of women freethinkers against inequality and the roots of violence against women.